Hello students, welcome back to my chemistry lecture on structure of atom. So today I have come up with a new topic, R.A. Millikan oil drop experiment. As you know that J. Thomson proposed that the negative charge of an electron, which is equal to -1 unit. Negative charge of electron is equal to -1 unit. So, but the charge value of electron is not given by the J. Thomson. The charge value of an electron was calculated by R.A. Millikan scientist. It was how much? -1.602 into 10 to the power of -19 coulombs. It was calculated by using this experiment, R.A. Millikan oil drop experiment, along with Harvey Fletcher scientist. R.A. Millikan along with Harvey Fletcher scientists together, they devised an experiment, oil drop experiment. By using this, they calculated charge value of an electron. The charge value of an electron is -1.602 into 10 to the power of -19. What is the use of measuring this charge value of an electron? If we know the charge value of an electron, we can calculate mass of an electron also. How we can calculate the charge of an electron upon charge to mass ratio of an electron? As you have studied about charge to mass ratio of electron in atomic structure, so proposed by J. Thomson, the value he calculated how much? -1.758 into 10 to the power of 11 coulomb per kg. So he calculated J. Thomson. So Thomson has given this value 1.758 into 10 to the power of 11 coulomb per kg. So E is a charge of electron 1.602 into 10 to the power of -19 coulombs upon 1.758 into 10 to the power of 11 coulomb per kg. This is the value. If you simplify this value, charge to mass ratio, charge to mass ratio of an electron, so then you will get the mass of an electron is equal to 9.1 into 10 to the power of -31 kgs. 9.1 into 10 to the power of -31 kgs is the mass of an electron. We can calculate it if you know the charge value of an electron. So this was according to J. Thomson, so charge to mass ratio. So now we'll look into this R.A. Millikan oil drop experiment, how they calculated, so how they measured the charge of an electron, how they measured the charge of an electron. So now we have to look into this experiment, oil drop experiment. So in this experiment, they devised one setup. So in this setup, so they have taken two electric plates, they have taken electric condensers, they have taken one having positive charge. Here is a small pinhole is there. Other metal plate, other electric condenser metal plate carries a negative charge. Negative charge is a positive charge. So both are connected. Negative, positive, negative, positive. This is the arrangement. So the voltage maintained several thousand voltage, 7,000 voltage is a positive and negative. So here is the voltage regulator is present. Negative electric condenser, positive electric condenser. So here they arranged one atomizer source, atomizer. So by using this atomizer, we can pump the droplets of oil. Here is oil source. Will pump the droplets of oil in the form of mist. So we can send the droplets over this metal electric condenser. There is one telescope. The telescope capacity of viewing micrometer range of with containing micrometer range of eyepiece it has. So telescope, there is X-ray power source. X-ray source is available here. X-ray beam we can pump inside. Atomizer oil droplets will pass into this chamber. So between the two metal electric condensers, there is a partially vacuum containing air. So partially vacuum chamber is present. Vacuum chamber is present in this. So here is the X-ray power source, here is the telescope, and this is the atomizer through which we can pump the droplets of oil in the form of mist. There is a small pinhole is present here, and through this small pinhole, the oil droplets will fall down between the two metal condensers. So, and how does it work? So here R.A. Millikan was able to measure the mass of this oil droplet by releasing by three factors. Number one is by rate of releasing oil droplets into the chamber. Number two, radii of oil droplet. Number three, volume of oil droplet. So by using three factors, you could measure the mass of the oil droplet, volume, radii, and rate of releasing droplets into the chamber. So mass of droplets you could measure. Then with the moment the oil droplets passes through this pinhole, the X-ray beam will be passed into the chamber, and it causes ionization of the air molecules. The ionized air molecules collide with the droplet of oil. Then droplet oil will get the charge over it. So since the oil droplet having the mass at the low voltage, the droplet try to fall down due to which factor? Means due to gravitational force. Due to gravitational force, the oil droplet try to fall down at the lower voltage. So if you increase the voltage, the droplets will be lifted up. So because electric forces will be acting on the droplets of oil, then oil droplet will be lifted up. So here the motion of the oil droplet will be regulated by controlling gravitational forces and electric forces. At one particular moment, what happened? The gravitational forces is equal to electric forces. When the gravitational force is equal to electric forces, the oil droplet motion will be suspended, or the oil droplet will become stationary. at what minimal electric forces the motion of the oil droplet will become stationary. So that minimal force calculated by R.A. Millikan, that is Q equal to N into E. He formulated one equation, Q is equal to N into E. What is this Q? Q is the magnitude of charge present over on the oil droplet. N is the integral number 1, 2, 3 and so on. E is the electric charge applied by the voltage. So the electric charge, now Q is equal to, N is 1, minimal integral number if you take 1, so which is equal to 1 minus 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. The minimal electric field applied on the oil droplet, so that is equal to, Q is equal to 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 was measured by the scientist by minimizing the electric forces to the integral number 1. So the charge was calculated, Q is equal to minus 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs was calculated by adjusting the gravitational forces and electric forces to make the charge of oil to make that oil droplet stationary between the two electric condensers. So this is by using this oil drop experiment. So both were calculating charge of an electron.